Well, the eyes of the world turned to Minneapolis once again for the trial of the former officer accused of killing George Floyd. Today is the second day of jury selection in the trial against Derek Chauvin, who is seen pressing his knee into Floyd's neck. He's facing murder and manslaughter charges. So far, 5 jurors have been seated.
Do you think you would tend to favor the law enforcement officer, witness B's account?
Well, the judge weighed in on several motions, including allowing the defense to argue Floyd's drug use contributed to his death. For the prosecution, the judge will allow at least 2 witnesses to testify about Floyd's character. We also learned the 3 other former officers charged in Floyd's death will not testify in Chauvin's trial. And some of those questions asked today included how many times they watched the video when George Floyd lost his life. The video showing Chauvin kneeling on Floyd's neck for about 9 minutes sparked outrage and protests across the nation.
George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd!
Last year, demonstrators here in Southwest Florida took to the streets demanding justice in peaceful protest. Some called for police reform, while others called on the government to defund police departments entirely. And across the county, we also heard thousands echoing and chanting Floyd's name. Demonstrators holding signs that read, "Hands up, don't shoot." Members of the African American community said having to explain what was happening in the nation to the children was unimaginable. Our area was one of the many setting a good example on how police can work with the community. We saw hundreds of images like these, police kneeling and speaking with protesters from Houston to Santa Cruz. Cities large and small, videos showing police hugging demonstrators. Advocates believe we have made some progress. Lawmakers have approved the George Floyd police reform bill, which would ban chokeholds and no-knock warrants.